Why do breakups hurt so much? Breakups can be one of the most painful experiences a person goes through. Whether the relationship lasted a few months or many years, the emotional pain of a breakup can feel overwhelming. People often describe it as heartbreak, and that word fits well. It is not just a figure of speech, it truly feels like something inside has been broken. But why do breakups hurt so much? What is happening in our minds and bodies that makes letting go so hard? Understanding the reasons can help you deal with the pain and eventually heal. Love is not just an emotion. It is also a biological experience. When you fall in love, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. These are the same chemicals that make you feel happy, safe, and connected. Dopamine is linked to pleasure and reward. Oxytocin is often called the cuddle hormone because it helps people bond and trust each other. Serotonin helps with mood and emotional stability. When you are with someone you love, your brain gets used to this chemical mix. It feels good, so you want more of it. During a breakup, your brain is suddenly cut off from that supply. The person who made you feel safe, happy, and important is no longer there, and the brain reacts as if you have lost something essential for survival. This sudden drop in feel-good chemicals can cause deep sadness, anxiety, and emotional confusion. It is like going through withdrawal from a drug. Your body and mind are trying to adjust to the loss, but it takes time and it hurts. In addition to brain chemistry, breakups also shake your sense of identity and future. When you are in a close relationship, you often build a shared life with your partner. You make plans together, support each other, and form habits that revolve around that connection. You start to think of yourself as part of a team. When the relationship ends, all of that is taken away at once. The plans disappear. The routines fall apart. The person who knew you deeply and made you feel understood is no longer around. This sudden change can create a sense of emptiness, as if a part of you is missing. Breakups also trigger deep fears that many people carry: fear of being alone, fear of not being good enough, or fear of never finding love again. These thoughts can make the pain even more intense. You might start to blame yourself or question your worth. You may look back at the relationship and think about all the things you did wrong or wish you had done differently. This kind of thinking can become a cycle that makes it hard to move forward. Memories play a big role too. After a breakup, your mind often replays the good moments. You think about the laughs, the hugs, the shared experiences, and the promises. This can make you long for the past and miss the person even more. Your brain tends to focus on what was lost, not what was wrong. It can be difficult to remember the reasons the relationship ended because your mind is trying to hold on to the emotional connection. This is why many people feel tempted to contact their ex or even try to get back together, even when they know it is not healthy. Social connections can also add to the pain. You may have mutual friends, shared spaces, or routines that constantly remind you of your ex. Seeing their name, photo, or hearing a song that reminds you of them can bring back the pain instantly. Some people even avoid certain places or delete social media just to escape these emotional triggers. In addition, breakups often change your social circle. You may lose not only your partner but also the people and connections that came with them. Another reason breakups hurt is because they challenge your hopes and expectations. When you fall in love, you often imagine a future with that person. You dream of growing old together, building a family, or achieving shared goals. When the relationship ends, it is not just the person you lose, it is also the future you imagined. That kind of disappointment can feel like grief. It is similar to losing a loved one, and in some cases, the emotional pain can be just as deep. The emotional pain of a breakup is not just in your mind, it can also show up in your body. Many people feel tired, lose their appetite, have trouble sleeping, or even feel physical aches and pains. This is because emotional stress affects your body's systems. The heart races, the stomach knots, the muscles tense, and the immune system weakens. It can be hard to concentrate, make decisions, or enjoy anything at all. These physical symptoms are real and are part of the body's way of processing emotional loss. But even though breakups are painful, they are also a normal part of life. Most people go through at least one breakup, and while it may feel like the pain will never end, it does get better with time. Healing from a breakup is a process, and there are healthy ways to go through it. One of the most important steps is to allow yourself to feel the emotions instead of trying to hide or deny them. Crying, talking about your feelings, or writing in a journal can help you release the pain and make sense of what you are going through. It is also helpful to lean on people you trust. Friends, family, or support groups can provide comfort, advice, and a reminder that you are not alone. Talking to someone who understands can ease the weight you are carrying. If the pain feels too heavy or lasts too long, seeking help from a therapist can make a big difference. Therapy gives you a safe space to explore your emotions, build your confidence, and find ways to move forward. Taking care of your body is just as important. Even small actions like eating healthy food, going for a walk, or getting enough rest can help your body recover from stress. Doing things that make you feel good, like listening to music, spending time in nature, or picking up a hobby, can slowly bring back a sense of joy and purpose. It might feel forced at first, but these actions tell your brain that life goes on and that healing is possible. As time passes, the pain will begin to fade. You will start to see the relationship more clearly, including both the good and the bad parts. You will begin to understand what you want and need in a future relationship. Some people even find that breakups help them grow stronger, wiser, and more self-aware. They learn what they value, what they deserve, and how to build a better connection next time. Breakups hurt so much because they touch the deepest parts of who we are, our need for love, our sense of self, and our hope for the future. But the pain is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you were brave enough to love, and that love mattered. Even though it may not last forever, love leaves behind lessons, memories, and a stronger heart. You are not broken. You are healing. And one day, you will love again. If this video helped you understand the pain of breakups and gave you some comfort or clarity, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us create more thoughtful, human-centered content to help you on your emotional journey. Thank you for watching.